So yesterday I talked about character, and I showed y'all how character is associated with symbol or a mark that's branded on the body or soul. I showed y'all how that it represents alphabetic letters. So we got to understand that when it comes to these alphabetic letters that's in our name, which that's the character that we playing, which is our name, not only that the characters have characteristics and attribute, each one, each letter, each alphabet is also associated with a number. So this is when we get into numerology, understanding how letters is associated with numbers. And when we get into numerology, numerology is in the simplest form the study of numbers and understanding how numbers have characteristics and attributes. So down there it says abstract mathematics, meaning study of the occult meaning of numbers. So we understand that numbers have an expression and they express themselves in a certain way. And we also found out that each alphabet is associated with a number, because if you count the alphabets, it just repeats itself 1 through 9. The numbers repeat themselves 1 through 9. And if you can see down there, if you count all the way to 11, which represents, will be K, that's really 2, because 1 plus 1 is what? 2. And then you got L down there, which is associated with 12, but it's really 3, because 1 plus 2 is what? 3. So in numerology, we added up to a single digit number. So the number repeats themselves 1 through 9, and each number or letter have their own characteristic and attribute. And each alphabet is associated with a number. And it always been known throughout ancient times that numbers are divine expressions of Source. Source used numbers to literally build this whole universe. Each number is the building block of the universe. We can see it throughout life. We can see it through from top to bottom, from the micro to the macro to the microcosm. We can see these numbers being displayed throughout creation. So God uses numbers to set a foundation. So pretty much you can break yourself down to a science to get a deeper understanding of yourself, a deeper understanding of yourself. This is how you get to know thyself, knowledge of self. This is why everybody should get a Dale Conneal report, because it already breaks all this down plus more to you. And you're going to be, your jaw's going to drop on how accurate the information is, because it's breaking you down to a science. And it's all we doing is breaking down the fundamentals of your name and date of birth down to get a deeper understanding of who you are on the core level, on the energetic level, on the spiritual level, on the soul level. So let's break you down to a science. So if you have these numbers in your date of birth, this is your expression. This is your characteristics and attribute. So if you have the number 1 in your date of birth, you are the independent leader. You like to lead and guide yourself. You don't like to follow people. You know, if you got 2s in your date of birth, you're the peacemaker, you're the balancer. You know what I mean? You don't like too much drama. You like to stay out the way. You know, you like your solitude. If you got 3s in your date of birth, 3s are creative. They are artistic. They like expressing themselves. They are expressive. I have a bunch of 1s, 2s, and 3s in my chart. So, you know, this is why I am the way I am. So, if you got 4s in your chart, that's the worker bee. 4s are people who are hard workers. They are foundational people. People who got 5s in their date of birth, they love freedom. It represents the adventure. These people love going on ventures. They just love doing, what's the word I'm looking for? They love doing spontaneous things. They free spirits. If you got 6 in your date of birth, 6 are the humanitarians. But if you look at the number 6, it also represents a pregnant woman, so it's the nurturer. You know what I mean? 6, they love nurturing people. You know, they are compassionate. So you got to know these things about yourself. If you don't know these things, bro, people going to stuff all over you, man. So know your numbers. 7. If you got 7s in your chart, you are intellectual. You a very smart person. You know, you a thinker. You know, people just can't say things to you and you just go along with it because you will intellect. Yeah, these people make great detectives. So if you got the number 8 in your date of birth, or you a life path 8 like me, you the executive, you the executioner, you the businessman. You know, people who are 8s, they go after success. They love success. You know, they love building systems. So you got to know that about yourself, man, because you're going to want to naturally express these characteristics and attributes that's within you. So you got to know these things, man. If you got 9s in your chart, or you a life path 9, that's the nobleman or the humanitarian. These people are spiritual. They are spiritual minded. You know, they love sharing spiritual knowledge with the masses, man. So, you know, my soul urge number is a number 9. So if you don't know what a soul urge number is, and you don't know how to get your soul urge number, man, this is exactly why you need this system, because this system is going to break all of this down for you. You don't have to go do the research when it's already done for you. The research is already done for you. All of this stuff is already broken down for you to get and for you to enter and understand. There's no more excuses, man. You just got to invest into yourself, man. You know, all you can do the research for yourself. You know what I mean? It ain't hard to go look this stuff up for yourself. But, you know, if you don't want to waste no time doing that research, it's already done. Just go ahead and make the investment, man. Best thing you can do is invest into yourself, invest into your future, man. Nobody gonna do that for you but you. Get the knowledge, get the information. Get the knowledge, get the information. I'm sharing it with you right now. You can do this today, right now at home. Go break down your name, go break down your date of birth, and prove me wrong. I guarantee you that this is going to explain you so perfectly. And a lot of times, we operate in the dark side of our giftedness. So instead of the independent leader, you are usually a follower. Instead of a peacemaker, you are a problem causer right now because you don't have no peace in here. 3s. The opposite of creativity is the lack of creativity. You're lethargic. So get the knowledge. Link is in the bio. All of this is broken down for you. I don't know what y'all waiting on.